What's up, guys? I'm Christopher X Moore.
I'm Jordan.
And you're watching Green Team Plays Kingdom Hearts 1.
See, it's red.
Yeah, I think it's like Chernobog or something.
That means bad.
Yeah.
It even sounds like fire.
Yeah, that's actually terrifying. So
What is it?
Chernobog, or
It's invisible right now.
oh, also, but with the other nice thing about the Soul Link is obviously it takes at least 2 people. So half the episodes will be going on Typo House Plays, and the other one will be going on his channel. So it's a really cool way for both people to get a little bit of growth, because his Let's Play channel is actually doing very well compared to ours.
Nice.
And I think part of the reason for that is I don't know what's here, but I think a large
portals.
a large part of the reason for that is ours are a live stream first and then a YouTube thing.
Where his is just a Let's Play.
Yeah, his is just a YouTube thing. So I feel like, you know, the people who would be watching our videos are watching it here live and interacting with us, and then no one's really watching it on YouTube. So I kind of sabotaged YouTube early on with this kind of format, but at the same time, I'm okay with it.
Would you rather have the Twitch grow than the YouTube?
Yes, because, you know, the Twitch is already monetized, and I do like, again, the live interactions with people. Now, if I hadn't broken Typo House Plays off of, you know, the regular Typo House Games channel, it'd be debatable at that point.
Yeah.
And I feel like, you know, if we uploaded the Let's Play,
what all these are.
yeah, I think they're just, you
Aesthetic.
know, yeah. If we uploaded the Typo House,
No, it's Portal.
you definitely can't jump through.
No,
it.
it's Portal.
Oh, okay, I see what you're saying. Yeah, but if we had uploaded the Typo House Plays stuff
All right, I can't
to Typo House Games, I feel like they would be doing better than they would on their own channel, but I feel like, you know, it would actively be sabotaging myself, because it's a different kind of content, and that's not what people
It just
go.
doesn't make sense for...
Yeah. Which, you know, I made that decision very early on, but it's still kind of a shame. I would love to see, you know, the Let's Play stuff kind of take off. Why was it, you know, this red fire thing, and then nothing was there? It's a bit of a
I
misdirect.
had to jump back into it.
Yeah.
Yep, death counter's still 0. The death counter's probably about to be 1.
Yeah. But this is Chernobog.
Alright, what do I do?
You hit him.
Okay.
I don't know what you want from me. Also, I'm assuming you recognize Chernobog from Fantasia. Oh, so you've never seen like the Fantasia thing? Like or him at all? I feel like he's very iconic. Okay. I guess
I don't watch things.
a little bit before your time then.
Okay, he's got purple health.
At least you're dealing damage to him, unlike with Sephiroth.
Ouch.
And again, I
can't fly that way?
I don't think you can fly through his wings.
Oh, stop works on him apparently. Oh wait, what am I doing?
I don't know. Basically evil itself. Yeah, Chernobog.
Okay. Well, I mean, giant gargoyle demon. We kind of figured.
Yeah. It's
Oh, this is gonna hurt.
yeah. He didn't do anything.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
like, oh, he's charging up something. Let's
Yeah.
fly away.
The whole thing with okay, now he's charging up something. Hoo boy, hoo boy. It's a good thing we just saved, huh?
Yeah.
All right, but again, I'm still upset with Kingdom Hearts 3, because you didn't get anything like this. Fighting like the classic Disney villains, you didn't get a lot of like the cool set pieces, like, you know, when you're doing
The hell? Did he just like
yeah, it just pushes you away.
pushes me away?
Yeah. Like the Alice in Wonderland thing, where you're fighting, you know, all the cards in the tower.
Quit moving! I just want to stand on your head.
I don't think. I mean, obviously you can because you're doing it, but I don't think it'll let you do it for long.
Oh, there was nothing I could do.
No, there was not.
Oh my! All right, death counter's at 1.
They're adding DLC soon. I mean, that being said, even with the DLC that they're adding, I don't think they're going to add like any of the story elements, and we may get New World, but I doubt that. You know, I'd be super hype if we do, but obviously, even if they do, it's not going to add the story elements. But
Right.
I wanted so much more from Kingdom Hearts 3 than what we got, and I feel like just one of the big problems with Kingdom Hearts 3 is the fact that they called it Kingdom Hearts 3.
Yeah.
If it would have been like any kind of spin-off, people would have been okay with it. Or if they had made like Kingdom Hearts Dream Drop Distance 3D, by the way, into Kingdom Hearts 3, because we got a lot of really good story elements from that, and you know, it added maybe not a lot to the lore because I haven't like watched or played all of it for whatever reason.
Ugly, shut your mouth.
But
Oh, okay, fire. Oh no, it's not that I can't fly through his wings. It's I'm running into the edge of the world.
oh
This boss fight at least feels doable because you know I can hurt him,
yeah,
and
Unlike-
I do a lot of damage. It's just avoiding you know the fire.
want to heal?
I wanna actually be able to fly somewhere.
Yeah.
All this damage I could be doing, but I'm stuck because of wings and the wall of the world being at his back.
Hey man, just keep mashing X. You'll make your way towards him eventually.
Oh my god. I was holding down to try and fly straight out of it the whole time.
Yeah. And I think it just takes up the entirety of the world too. I don't think you can actually escape.
Oh no, the fire, it's the volcano. It's the volcano that he's coming out of.
I mean, you're all the way over there. Look where the volcano is. I don't remember this being that difficult, but
That's literally the edge of the world.
yeah.
I'm also almost out of magic.
Yeah, again, Smooth, I agree. It'd be nice to see complete games, but that being said, it is 2019 and DLC is a thing, and you can see games drastically change over their release span. Like, if you look at Destiny compared to, like, Destiny when it first came out compared
So
to Destiny
what are the
now.
other two guys doing?
What are the two guys?
Like Donald and Goofy.
Oh, you know better than to ask that
Where
question.
where are they? There they are.
I would say they got pushed back when you did, and they got lost, even though it's a straight line. On the bright side, it only does like 4 hits, so as long as you're near full health, I don't think it's going to kill you. That being said, you best stay near full health. Yeah.
Will you sit still, you ugly gargoyle?
Yeah, but Smooth, when did you play Destiny? Did you play it when it was still Dinklebot, or when it was Nolan North and like all of the DLC and all of this stuff? Because again, it is a completely different game now compared to what it was. Obviously, I still never played it because to me it was a little bit boring.
Which one, Destiny 1?
Yes, both of them.
Destiny 2 's still not a good game.
Yeah.
I only died once. Okay. See, that fight felt doable. I had to figure out how to deal with the lava.
Yeah.
Destiny 1 at release was garbage. By the end of all the DLCs and updates where they completely reprogrammed the whole game, it was good.
Yeah.
Because there was finally a full story.
Yeah. But again, like that just goes to illustrate the point that, you know, you can release a game that isn't great, and then it ends up being pretty good. Should you do it? Probably not. But, you know, it's a thing that happens. Also, thank God for Super Glide. It actually makes Glide worth it now.
So you press circle and then circle again to glide. Oh no, you just press circle and then square. I don't even need glide anymore.
Yeah. Well, I think you have to have it equipped, but if you think Rise of Iron was better than Forsaken is for D2, you're high as fuck. Genuinely. Again,
I think D2 just sucks.
Yeah, I haven't played any of the Destiny games. And I think one of the major flaws of Destiny was, you know, you had to have people to play with, honestly.
Right.
And by the time I had started looking at it, my friends were already kind of burned out on it. So I was like, oh, well, I'm just never going to play this game.
I think the issue with Destiny 1 is they didn't know what kind of game they wanted to make. So they tried to make a single-player MMO shooter.
Yeah.
And that doesn't work.
Didn't it kind of end up being more of like a looter shooter towards the middle?
Yeah.
Just go down.
Okay, well, there was a door up here. I didn't know.
Was there?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't see the door.
I was looking for items. That one.
Oh, okay. Is that not what you came through?
I came through the top of the volcano.
Oh, okay. Because I thought you would just drop down and then there was a portal at the bottom. But I guess this is fine too. D2 at the start was bad as well, but Forsaken saved that game.
I'd argue D2's still not great, and D1 at the end of the game was better because it finally had an identity. Yeah,
but you know, that brings up another thing. What was the game that just came out recently? Not Apex Legends. It was the one that was competing with it.
Anthem.
Anthem.
No identity whatsoever.
Yeah. And again, I get that it's different and it does its own kind of thing, but if you showed me a screenshot of Anthem and you showed me a screenshot of Destiny, I would think they're both Destiny.
Right. And
Yeah.
Anthem's just a upgraded later Destiny.
Yeah. And it's even then it's not good because it's been like bricking people's consoles. I don't know if they fixed that yet or not, but
Nope.
Yeah. What's an Anthem? Exactly. That's the problem. Like, and it got completely overshadowed by Apex Legends, you know.
Actually, oh, Jesus.
And they were
Way to start a boss fight off slightly harder. Make me facing away from the boss and
Yeah.
not targeted him.
Yeah. But like Apex Legends got completely overshadowed Anthem. You know, they're by the same producer. I think it was both Sony. And, you know, Sony didn't really have faith in it, so they kind of left it alone. And lo and behold, look, it's a good game. And I feel like a lot of that is because there wasn't interference from, you know, the producers and these outside forces. Sometimes you really just have to let the game developers, like, do what they want to do.
Well, Anthem got screwed up because I want to say it's the game. My dad said that they got given, they got given the budget for a game and told go make a game. They didn't do anything for 2 years. Like, they didn't storyboard, they didn't like brainstorm, nothing. They just had no idea what they were doing for 2 years before they finally started development.
But why?
I don't know. You got handed money and told to make a game. Just
Yeah.
start, like, your budget was approved before you even knew you were making a game.
Yeah. Like, how does that work? I mean, I hadn't heard about any of that, but again, like, if you look at a lot of the more popular games that have happened recently that aren't part of a franchise, a lot of them have been, you know, those indie games because people are afraid to go out and make these new games because, you know, you do get stuff like Anthem or they just kind of fuck up.
Yeah. It's really funny
Yeah.
because I told my dad that I was staying away from the Anthem hype for the last year because I didn't want to pre-order it and be disappointed by the game.
Yeah.
And then he pre-ordered it because he watched the trailer and played it for a week and he's like, wow, this game's really fun after a week. And then like a week after that, he's like, yeah, I'm already done with Anthem. There's nothing to do. And I'm
Yeah.
like, yeah, because they released a game with no story. And he's like, yeah, I'd argue that I still haven't found the story for the game.
Yeah, because I remember, like, I was talking to one of my friends, and we were talking about games, and he was asking me how the stream and stuff was going. I was like, oh, no, you know, everything's going pretty good. Ultimate just came out. He's like, hey, are you getting Anthem? Like, it'd be cool to sit down and play games with you again, because I remember when we used to play Halo, and I was like, first off, I don't know what Anthem is. He's like, oh, no, go watch it. Like, the trailer's really cool. And I looked at it, and I was like, this looks, again, like, stylistically very close to Destiny. I was like, you know, I don't know if this is my kind of game.
I was going to say, it looks like they took Destiny and made it an Iron Man suit.
Yeah. And then
that's the game.
The other thing, like, people are complaining a lot about story. If you go back and you, play Borderlands 1, there was no story, but it was still fun.
Yeah.
And then, you know, Borderlands 2 happens, and, like, hey, there's this story that we want to tell, and here it is. And I remember, like, playing through Borderlands 2 and, like, everyone, like, making jokes on Facebook, because, you know, Facebook was still a thing back in the day. It's like, look at you, Borderlands. What are you doing putting a story here in my shooter?
Hello. I don't mind a shooter having a story.
Oh, I don't mind at all.
I think when
Yeah.
you try and take a shooter and make the story, like, specifically co-op, you're screwing up. Unless you call the game something like, you know, Army of Two, where you know it's going to be two-player.
Well, you know, I played through Borderlands. I actually played through Borderlands by myself a lot. That's one of the reasons I played the Hunter/Sniper in the first one, because I'm like, well, I'm not going to run in there and go by myself.
Yeah, that's a bad idea in a shooter.
Yeah, so I'm just going to hang back and snipe, and it's, you know, I'm not playing against people, so they're not going to come looking for me. So that's how I played through a lot of the game, was, you know, hanging back, being stealthy, and doing that stuff. And I remember when I would go on to, like, online, like, and playing with randoms, and we'd be in the voice chat, they're like, man, it's really nice to have a sniper who knows what they're doing. I was like, I mean, I don't feel like I know what I'm doing, but sure.
You're hiding in the back
Yeah.
and you're shooting people.
Yeah.
That's exactly what you're supposed to do.
Yeah.
There's not a lot of... Like, the biggest brain power in a sniper is making sure you move after every shot so that they don't just run to where they got shot from.
Yeah. Or you know, just finding a really good position where it's easy to defend from. Because I remember, like, playing in Halo and, like, Waterworks, I was not a good sniper. I missed a lot of my shots.
But nobody can ever get to you?
Yeah, but just setting up, like, there in the top and just having one guy sitting there watching my back and just, like, tearing them up and getting a bunch of kills. And I remember, like, when I played Halo, I was never the sniper because I wasn't good at it. And my friends would have tons of kills, and I'm just sitting there, like, ground pounding, running around, like, distracting people. And they would give me shit for, like, my KD. And I was like, listen, you give me the sniper and let me sit up there the whole game, and we'll see how well my KD does even if we lose.
Still not greater because I don't kill anybody. The difference is I don't die.
Yeah, you know, it's it's not the 0.7. It's at least like a 1.1 because I'm not dying as much.
It's not that you get a lot of kills. It's that you just don't die as often.
Yeah, but you know, if you're playing those shooters, not dying goes a long way.
See, that's why whenever I played like Call of Duty or anything, I played objective-based game modes, and I didn't give two craps about my KD. I'm like, yeah, I'm 0.75, but whatever. I have the top score of the game.
Yeah.
You know why? Because I capped all 3 flags and captured the flag.
That's also why I like playing the objective-based games. I was like, all right, well, you guys cover me. I'm going to go grab the flag, or I'll plant the bomb, because you guys are way better at shooting than I am, and I'm fine with just, like, holding the bomb and sneaking around. Also,
fucking Christ.
Yeah.
Donald, what are you doing? Thank you.
Smooth said looking at Resident Evil 5. I don't know what you mean by looking at Resident Evil 5, because that just came out. Was that a remaster or was that a new game? Do you know? And I feel like the general consensus about it was a complete game. I don't remember people being upset.
I was gonna say Resident Evil's typically good about releasing a complete game. The issue is just whether the story's actually worth playing.
Yeah.
Because Resident Evil has been bad about that in a couple of games where they released a game where it's just not a good game.
Yeah. Well, and then the other thing, like, we've been talking a lot about story and, like, complete games. I feel like if the game...
Thank God I teched that.
Yeah. If the game is fun, you don't have to have, like, a great story. But, you know, having a great story, even if, you know, the combat isn't as interesting or something like that, you can get away with a lot more stuff.
Yeah, it's dead. I'm not going to hit it anymore.
Yeah.
What the hell? Oh, one of these is still alive.
Oh, about the co-op shooter and how it isn't fun by yourself. Like, again, I played Borderlands by myself a lot until I got to the boss battles. It was almost impossible to do some of those boss battles by yourself unless you were, like, way over-leveled. Because you just went down so fast. But, you know, again, Borderlands wasn't made to be played by yourself. That was one of the big things. I don't know if they're going to do it for Borderlands 3, but I really do hope to see, you know, a couch co-op again.
That's another issue with... Heal. Donald. Oh, you're dead. I was like, Donald, what are you doing? I'm almost dead. Heal me. You're full of magic.
But yeah. I am really looking forward to Borderlands 3. I'm going to personally get it on the Xbox One, because that's what I have. So if any of you guys have the Xbox One, like, let's play. That's one of the things that I've struggled with recently with a lot of games. Because a lot of games, if they're not multiplayer, or if they are multiplayer, I just stay away from them because I don't have anyone to play with.
Like Smash,
yeah.
Because we just meet up and play it.
But that's also because, you know, I built this community, and, you know, it's the kind of game that you can play face-to-face. It's honestly encouraged to play more face-to-face. But, you know, I'm not going to, like, make a meetup for, like, hey, guys, let's all meet up and play Borderlands.
No.
Like,
although we have talked about doing a Halo one at one point. We just haven't put it together.
Well, because Halo has a little bit more of a competitive element to it, and so does Smash Brothers, but I feel like there's no competitive element to Borderlands.
Right, yeah. You just play.
Like, I'm not going to set up, like, 8 systems, like, all right, guys, we're all going to meet up in this game, and we're going to 1v1 battles and stuff like that, because that's just not how the game works. You know, I'm fine with, like, hey, man, I'll bring my Xbox over, we'll hang out, and we'll play at your place, but, you know, again, you're not going to see, like, the meetups or, like, tournaments for Borderlands.
Right.
Which I feel like that'd be a very interesting thing to do, but, all right.
Now, I'd be...
My biggest issue with playing Halo Online is I don't have Xbox Live, and I really don't feel like paying for it on the 360 just to play Halo 3 again.
Well, I mean, Master Chief Collection is a thing.
Yeah.
So you can play more than that. And then, you know, you get, like, you still have to pay for Netflix, but it lets you do Netflix.
Hey, save point.
And I guess on that point...
It's the door.
It is the door.
We'll open the chest first.
I've been Christopher Trexmore.
I'm Jordan.
And you've been watching Green Team Plays Kingdom Hearts 1. If you're on the live stream, don't go anywhere. If you're watching us on YouTube, we'll see you next time. Bye, everybody.